Hello my friends, thank you for stopping by and checking out my videos. Mike and Kim put a video and I'm going to tell a little bit about it, and then inspiration got me to thinking something was wrong with this elder trying to convince this sister that the governing body is the mediators for Christ and God by using an example of Moses. Now I'm going to ask a question which I already had two people, and Mike was one of them, and another friend of mine was the second one. Was Moses the true mediator for the Israelites? Now think about it. Watchtower was always pointing to Moses. What happened if I told you that the mediator could have been somebody else or something else? You may wonder, does Jerry have something interesting? Yes, I do. But let's jump ahead to Jesus. And then we're going to go step backwards, and prove Watchtower is nothing but a hypocrite religion with false information to give Jehovah's Witnesses. Now, when Christ was here on earth, he taught his disciples about things to come and things that was going to happen to him. When Christ gave his life, he opened up a couple of doors. One door, he was the mediator between mankind and his Father. That's one. Two, he opened the door for the Gentiles to be part of the covenant with the Jewish people. Now you may be asking, what does that got to do with Moses? Very simple. I just gave you part of the answer. Christ gave his life for all mankind. Now, let's go back in time. When God chose two people, not one, two. You got Moses and you got Aaron. Moses, I mentioned earlier, or maybe that's my last retake. Moses' job was to basically give the law to the Israelites and to write the first 5 books of the Bible. That was his job. Aaron's job was to take care of the tabernacle, the covenant of God, the tent, the utensils, and the animal sacrifices. Now, which one between Moses or Aaron had to use animals sacrifice before Christ came to earth and died, and that opened the door of no more animal sacrifice? So Aaron and the Levites had the duty of taking care of everything for the sacrificial of these animals. So the Israelites, as an individual, or we could say a group, or the whole nation, has sinned. So these animals' blood was atonement of the sins of Israel, or an individual, how you want to look at it. Now, animal blood was most or less like the mediator of forgiveness of sins. Just like Christ's death opened the door for our sins to be forgiven. Are you following me so far? If you're smarter than an average Jehovah Witness, still doctrinated by Watchtower's teaching, I think you're getting to the point, or you see the point I'm trying to make. Aaron should have been the mediator, just like Christ was the mediator. But the only difference is the mediators was the animals, and Aaron was the vessel and his sons to kill these animals, to offer them and the blood for making atonement for the sins of Israel. So my question is, if Aaron had the foundation with the animal sacrifices and kept on going from the Moses' time, first temple and the second temple. Well, and let's go back just a little bit in 33 CE, when Christ died, and 70 AD is when the second temple was destroyed. So wouldn't Aaron be qualified more than Moses to be the mediator of forgiving sins all the way up to Christ's death? It's something to think about, because think about this. What about Joshua, King David, and many others Matthew, Mark, Luke, John, Paul, Solomon, wouldn't they all be considered as mediators, since God was using them, like Ezekiel, Jeremiah? So really, unless all of them was in the same position as Moses, wouldn't that make them all mediators? Jehovah's Witnesses? What about you, Watchtower? Oops. You was accounting of somebody that using their brain and figure, whoa, there's something wrong with this picture of Moses as the mediator. Because otherwise you got a lot of mediators out there throughout the Bible. So people, think about what I'm saying. The Levites could be considered as the mediator. The animals that died could be considered as mediators, because it went for the animals dying, giving up their life and the blood. The Israelites were not been forgiven from their sins. That's the reason the sacrifices was started from the beginning of Abel. So wouldn't Abel was the first mediator to God, because he started the foundation of animal sacrificing? It's something to think about. So give me your thoughts on this. And Jehovah's Witnesses, if you don't like this information, I know when you give me thumbs down, it's because I told the truth. That's the only reason why you give me thumbs down, because I told the truth and you can't stand it. I busted Watchtower for using Moses as a mediator, and he was not a mediator. So thank you for watching this, and remember, true education starts when you're doing real research and get out of Watchtower's false doctrines. So stay tuned for more videos, and I will be here for a while. Y'all have a nice day. Bye bye.